Hello, creative friends. Ooh, sorry about that. Hello, creative friends. I hope you're okay. A lot of things going on these days around the globe. I know. It's kind of like a shit show right now, and I'm not afraid. I'm not mincing my words. Pardon my French, but it is a shit show. Hopefully, for the next 45 minutes or so, you'll find a bit of distraction. I'm not hoping for joy. I'm just trying to distract you a little bit. How's that? That's my aim. But hopefully it'll be pleasant to watch. I love what I have painted. It's a quote, and I created it with Procreate first. Like I created the writing of the quote. It's my handwriting. It's not a font. I went on Procreate and I used one of the brush sets from the calligraphy folder. It's one that comes with Procreate. I'm not very proficient with Procreate, but this brush set, the brush, yes, the digital brush, I should say, allowed me to create letters that have thick and thin lines, which is awesome. And I chose kind of like a fairly large size so that I would be able to paint inside the letters. So the quote is written in black in Procreate. I printed it out and I used that to trace the outline of each of these letters onto watercolor paper. And I used an LED light panel for that. And I used this quote to, that's not the proper way of saying it. Let me rephrase this. I wanted to have variations of colors within each of these letters. So I can't find the right words. I'm sorry, it's like 1:10 in the morning. I used 4 colors. 3 of them are neutrals, and the 4th one is orange. And I will explain why the orange. And I will leave all the colors, names, and all the supplies that I'm using in the description, as well as in a pinned comment, as per usual. So most of the quote was painted with the neutral colors. So what do I have? I have Davey's gray, which is kind of like a greenish gray, Titan buff, and neutral tints. And what I did was I mixed those colors directly on the paper. I mean, on my palette, some of the colors are kind of like mixed a little bit, but I was also grabbing directly from the wells and then applying like one color, maybe adding more water and letting that color fade to a slightly lighter value. Sometimes I would mix it with another color. I just basically wanted each of these letters to be different. And it was so much fun to do. I did not use a lot of water on my brush because I wanted to keep the lines clean. I'm also using a brush that is not necessarily made for watercolor, I think. I bought that brush and a few other ones from an online store here in Canada. It's called Aboveground. They sell art supplies. And the bristles are rigid, which helps a lot to create clean lines. Excuse me. Yes, so, and I'll read you the quote because I think it's appropriate at the moment. It says, "It's not what the world holds for you, it's what you bring to it." And it's a quote from Anne of Green Gables. So what I did is I kept the letters, like most of the words, neutral, except for a select few. Actually, the word world in the first sentence. In the second sentence, I wanted those words to jump at you because this quote has some negative and positive sentence structure. So I wanted the positive to really, like, I wanted to bring it forward. So I added to those words more orange. So it makes the words brighter, more bold. And I also outlined these specific words with gold. So not the entire quote is outlined in gold, just those select words. So that when you look at the overall painting, you would read world, it's what you bring to it, which is, like I said, the more positive sentence of that quote, if that makes sense. So that was fun. It's kind of like a sub-quote of the quote to me, because I will be framing this and putting it on my wall here in the studio. There's not a lot to explain about this artwork. Again, I'm going to put some music. I know some of you like when I talk, but honestly, I cannot talk intelligently for 46 minutes, especially not in English. I'm tired. So when I'm tired, the English doesn't come out well. Even in French, I don't think I would be able to talk for this long. You know, it's really frustrating though, because I don't really have an extensive vocabulary, and there's a lot of thoughts that I want to share with you, especially these days. And I can't find the right words, or I hesitate, and even writing or scripting my voiceover is not appealing to me. Excuse me. I mean, it does take a lot of time to script, but there's one thing though that I want to talk about maybe before I go, while you watch me paint. I would love for my work to have some kind of an impact on what's going on these days, and I don't know how to do that. Because sometimes, especially these days, I feel like coming on here and be all, not that I'm bubbly per se, but seemingly oblivious to what's going on, it doesn't resonate well with me these days. And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. That's not the object. I mean, obviously, I'm here because I want to make you forget a little bit, or to distract you. That's the proper word that I was looking for. I just want to distract you for a little bit. But is that enough? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there should be like a value add to it. Like, I don't know, spark awareness in some people. Or is what I'm doing right now enough? Those are all kinds of thoughts that ran through my head this week. I feel like, because I don't have like a super established, not a mission, but like an art direction to what I'm presenting to you. I feel like it should be more targeted, more impactful. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't have anything against painting flowers and landscapes and whatnot, just for the sake of bringing some joy. That's fine. But I feel like I want to give more than that. But again, I don't know how to do that. So I'll do my best. How's that? I'll do my best. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't silence my laptop. I will wish you the best possible week that you can have. If you're in a position to help out a neighbor, a friend, a relative, that's cool. I'm going to do my best in my own little community and either bring some joy or some help or listen. Sometimes people just want to be heard. I have to mention, like, this is kind of like a fun thing that I do now. I have joined a puzzle club. I'm not sure I've ever mentioned that on here, but I have joined a puzzle club at my local library, which is very unusual for me because I don't usually participate in local events or activities. But I love puzzling. We're talking jigsaw puzzles, of course. And the average age of that club is a little bit older than what I am. And it's so fascinating to me. Like, people that are older than me, and I'm a senior now. It's official. I'm a senior. But most of the people that are there are much older, and the stories that they have, it's awesome to hear. And some of them, like, we all share a passion, which is great. We love to do puzzles. And we are paired, or sometimes, like at my table, there's a group of 4. And we also mix it up, and we finish a puzzle and then we move on to the next, and we switch teams and stuff. It's a lot of fun. But some people just want you to listen to them. It's so much fun. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I know it's not super impactful, but it's a way for me to see what's going on in a different age group, what they go through, what they like, what they don't like. They talk about their little boo-boos, which is fine. Some are serious, some are not, and they just want to be heard. And so, yeah. Anywho, that's all I wanted to share with you. Just a little glimpse into my otherwise quite boring life. Anywho, okay. So please listen to the music, or not. You can mute it. You can put your own music, or listen to a book while you watch me paint. I don't know. Don't read the book. It'll be tough to watch me paint if you read the book. All right. This is turning into boring rambling. So, have the best week possible that you can have. And if you can be creative, that's also cool. And I will see you soon. As always, I aim to be more consistent, but I'm not sure when this will happen. It seems now that I'm publishing every 3 weeks, but my aim is every 2 weeks. So we'll see how that goes for the rest of this year. So yes, I think I need to go to bed. Enjoy the video, and I will see you soon.